Welcome everyone. My name is Kyle Evanko and I'm a student here at Temple City High School and also the student board member for the Temple City Unified School District. First, I wanted to thank all of you for coming today to celebrate this grand achievement for the Temple City Unified School District and all the students and families this district serves. Especially, I wanted to thank Senator Carol Liu, representing the 21st District of the California State Senate, Mr. Jovanes Gasparian, representing Assemblymember Anthony Portantino, 44th District of California, and especially our Temple City Orchestra playing for us in the back. In addition, I'd also like to thank Ms. Teresa Lamb Simpson, representing U.S. Congressman Adam Schiff, 29th District, California, Mr. Chavez, our Temple City Council member, Mr. JerryJambazian, the Temple City Chamber of Commerce Board member. Now, today's event provides a great opportunity for our students and our community to see firsthand the hard work that this district puts into our students. I have to say, I am very proud to be a student at a district filled with so many talented administrators, teachers, and staff that work tirelessly to prepare us with the tools and knowledge we'll need to someday be successful. And in these tough economic times, when school districts across the country are being faced with historic fiscal challenges, our district saw innovation as its best recourse. With the new energy-efficient retrofits and solar energy system, our district will generate more than $3.8 million in energy savings over the course of the project. That's money that will no longer have to be put toward keeping our lights on, but that can now be dedicated towards enhancing and supplementing the education of our students. And that's a huge reason to celebrate today. I especially want to thank our Superintendent Dr. Kang-Smith, our district trustees, faculty, students, and local elected officials for being here today. And now I would like to introduce two of my fellow classmates, Temple City High School ASB President and Vice President, Vivian Ka and Karen Kwong, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hello everyone, my name is Vivian Ka and I'm the ASB President. I'd like to welcome you to Temple City High School, and please stand as Carrie leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hello, place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vivian and Carrie. And now I am pleased to introduce the Superintendent of the Temple City Unified School District, Dr. Chelsea Kang-Smith.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, everyone, for being here as we celebrate today. This has been, I think, we started this endeavor, I would say, about close to 3 years ago. But I'm very proud of our Temple City Unified School District's collaboration with Chevron Energy Solutions to provide not only budget relief with savings in our utility costs while improving the learning environment for our students. We started this journey January 2009, forming an energy efficiency committee, and I see that Scott's here with us, our original member. Thank you. And we really look toward cost savings ideas while helping our Earth at the same time. From the work of this committee and the Chevron Energy Solutions, we embarked on a new chapter for environmentally sustainable operations in our district, one that allows our community experience maybe not only to benefit, but really forge a new pathway for us of clean power without negatively impacting limited resources. The project is about creating a better future, not only for our planet, but for students that we serve. We were able to complete the following projects: district-wide energy efficiency lighting and control systems, solar renewable energy system at Temple City High School. If you parked in the student parking lot, that's a huge symbolic part of our project. New boiler and chiller at Longden Elementary School. High efficiency pumping equipment at Temple City High School pool. And added new windows at Oak Avenue Intermediate School. As educators, we are constantly striving to find new and innovative ways to engage our students. the energy education program that's part of our Chevron Energy Solutions. Really worked with our students and our educators in providing professional development for our teachers with curriculum and solar kits for hands-on experiments that are aligned with state standards to enhance environmental and energy awareness. This program demonstrates environmental innovation of how the 400 kilowatt solar photovoltaic power generation system will reduce carbon emission. Furthermore, this project improves indoor environments through better lighting in classrooms and other indoor spaces, as well as support California's clean energy goals. Now, I want to thank you for being part of our efforts to improve our students' learning environment and reduce energy costs, utility costs, while being good stewards to our planet. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dr. Kang-Smith. I would like to introduce the Board President of Temple City Unified School District, Matt Smith.
Well, I only had a few bullets that I wanted to cover, and so far I've heard all of them covered, so it'll be pretty brief. But I think this is a great example of a collaborative project between private entities such as Chevron and the school district. What it allowed us to do was take, school district budgets are very complicated, and what it allowed us to do is take some restricted one-time funds and invest it in the district, and is now allowing us to recuperate ongoing cost recovery through the energy savings, which is kind of a neat thing to do. So it's not just the one-time money that we got to spend on a nice project, but it's actually bringing in money, $3.8 million over the term of the project. Let's see. I guess the other thing that's really neat about this, the first time I heard about a solar project of this nature in the school district was 3 or 4 years ago at a California School Board Association conference. And it was a school district up around Lodi. And they talked about, actually theirs didn't pan out in terms of cost savings. But the reason they went forward with it is because it allowed them to incorporate the solar project into the curriculum, which is exactly what we're doing here. So I'm very pleased that that's an added benefit we received. And with that, I'll just leave it there. Kyle.
Thank you, Board President Smith. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Senator Carol Liu, who represents California's 21st District.
You know what? Ted signed mine. Get that taken care of. It has my name printed on it, but the other Lou and the Senate signed it, so. How funny. Well, we'll have to fix that. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. Thank you very much, Kyle, for that kind introduction. It's a pleasure to join all of you to dedicate this energy efficiency and solar project. I commend Temple City Unified School District for their fiscal and environmental leadership. It is really terrific. And last year, I launched in the 21st Senate District a program called Green 21. And greening the 21st Senate District in the 21st century kind of has a nice little ring to it. And so that has brought a group of us together, leaders in greening and sustainability across the region. And we share information and strategies on tools and resources. Individuals, communities, businesses, nonprofits, we all come together to talk about the need to succeed in the 21st century. And part of our efforts includes highlighting projects that demonstrate the feasibility and benefit sustainability. And your energy efficiency and solar project is a model for school districts throughout the region, so they deserve another round of applause. So, you know, it has been a terrific honor to represent you in the State Senate. I am going to lose you come January, but we have this resolution for the school district for both Dr. Kang-Smith and we will fix this. Not like this. Anyway, this is a congratulatory to you as, and I won't read all the whereases, but the bottom part of it says, on the completion of your solar power and energy efficiency program, and extends all my best wishes for your future endeavors. But you know, you really are. It takes a lot of courage to get into the green energy program. A lot of risk, because people are sometimes very suspicious of what is going on. And I'm so happy that you guys have a very successful project, and you're to be congratulated, both of you. And we will. I'm sorry, but we're going to take this back from you. Okay. But we'll send you the new one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
With that in the background.
Sure.
Thank you. Just tilt it down a tiny bit. That one.
It's too glary.
Not anymore.
Okay, great. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Liu. That means a lot to our district. I would also like to introduce Jovanis Gasparian, representing Assemblymember Anthony Portantino, California's 44th Assembly District.
It's my absolute honor to be here. Unfortunately, the Assemblyman couldn't make it himself, but it's my honor to represent him. When I look at this project, I see the future. It might sound cliche, but the public-private partnership between Temple City Unified School District and Chevron Energy Solutions is exactly what we need in this country to get ourselves out of this recession and into the future of, like you said, the 21st century ideas. I wholeheartedly believe that projects like these can not only bring about more sustainability, but increased job growth, increased innovation, and can completely meet all of our energy demands for the future. Well, if not all, at least a vast amount of it. And so all these controversies of foreign oil dependence and hydraulic fracking, etc., I feel it's so simple. Keep doing this. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep Chevron. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Temple City Unified, thank you for being a leader, a pioneer. I've seen articles everywhere about how this is inspiring school districts nationwide to do similar efforts. So I commend you, and on behalf of Assemblymember Portantino and the California State Assembly, I congratulate you with a certificate of recognition upon the completion of your solar and power energy and efficiency program. Thank you.
Sure.
Let's have at it. Right. Just switch back and forth. Thank you very much. I guess you will hang on to that.
Thank you, Mr. Gaspari. Next, I would like to introduce Amen Solomon, representing Southern California Edison.
Good afternoon, and I'd like to just first say thank you for having me today. I am fairly new to the area, and so this is a really good way to be introduced as the Public Affairs Manager for Southern California Edison for Temple City and some of the other cities here in the San Gabriel Valley. And I'll be very brief because I really can't necessarily follow what everyone's already said. It's obviously a tremendous project. Chevron Energy Solutions did a great job, and so much so that if you haven't received it already, you will be receiving more than $500,000 in incentive rebates because of the efficiency, the energy efficiency of the project. So again, obviously it's a tremendous project, very well done. I'm looking at a number of things, but specifically energy efficiency first. The portion of the project that probably doesn't get as much publicity, or it's not as sexy, are the chillers and things of that nature, right? And what it does, it allows the school district and the facilities where it has been installed to improve their energy efficiency. And then it actually reduces the amount of solar that you actually need, increasing the payback over time, so allowing you to pay it back faster. So anyway, not to bore you with all of that, obviously it's a tremendous project. Chevron Energy Solutions did a great job, and obviously the leadership from the school district, and I'm sure all the support you receive from the parents and the community and the city council, that everyone together did a fantastic job of identifying a project such as this, and for the elected officials for putting together, for allowing companies like Edison to have public purpose programs where the customers can actually receive an incentive for their efficiency. It's really shows the leadership of the elected officials that we have here in the state of California. So I will not take any more time and present you with the fake check, and or the big check, but if you would, please. Yeah, you'll get the real one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Solman. It is now my pleasure to introduce Jae-Sung Lim, Los Angeles Branch Director of Daewoo International America Corporation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit nervous, please understand. I just came to California 2 weeks ago from Houston, Texas, and the outside now is very hot, but I'm not used to here. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not good at speaking English, so I prepared my article to give you a speech. Good afternoon, my name is Jae-Sung Lim of Daewoo International, representing our partner in green energy, Hyundai Heavy Industries, and I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to be a part of this wonderful ceremony representing Temple City's dedication to renewable energy. We are honored to have provided the solar panels installed here, and we believe that Temple City is taking a huge leap of forward towards the integration of green energy programs. Not only will Temple City be saving money on their energy bills, they are also educating their future generations and the community in regards to energy conservation and carbon footprint reduction. By incorporating new technologies developed by Hyundai, the community of Temple City is in turn pioneers, moving towards the global trend of clean, renewable energy resources. As a token of our appreciation, as well as honoring our commitment to Temple City's progressive green movement and educating our youth regarding the importance of going green, we are pleased to present this check. Your check. I'm sorry. This check to Temple City Unified School District. I thank everyone once again for joining us today. I'm sorry. It's my honor to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, before we move on, I'd like to introduce Mayor Pro-Tem Cynthia Sternquist, as she has a proclamation from the city.
Thank you so much. I wish I had a real check or even the fake one to give you. But with that said, I am so thrilled and here on behalf of my fellow council members, and Tom Chavez is here, our prior mayor, and I know he and I both serve on the ad hoc committee to the schools, and we are so lucky to be able to work with a group of people that are professional and very willing to have a partnership with the city. So we couldn't be more proud of our schools taking the lead and bringing this efficiency to our city. You know, I've been in education, recently retired after 30 years, and if someone told me I could have $3.8 million and give that back to my students and save energy at the same time, I mean, I'm still in awe. So I congratulate you on all those efforts, and also just want to share that I've dreamt about getting one of those big checks. I was at San Manuel Casino. But anyway, I just would like to present the proclamation to Temple City High School. And it's in recognition of all your work in taking the lead and bringing energy efficiency to our city and being able to give back to our students and our community. And just one last note I don't want to forget. It's ironic, but the city is actually in the midst of developing its own climate efficiency plan. And now you've taken the lead, and we're going to learn from you. So thank you. Mr. Chavez, would you come up to take a picture also?
Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Thank you. Now I want to introduce to you a representative from Chevron Energy Solutions, our partner on this project whose expertise and knowledge has helped us transform our vision into a reality. Please help me welcome Mark Emerson, Vice President, Western Region for Chevron Energy Solutions.
Great, thanks, Kyle. You're doing a great job, by the way. We want you at our national meeting to do the keynote. And we had some comments over here. By the way, these checks, you cannot scan those into your bank account. In my job, I have the opportunity to travel the U.S., and I'm frequently on airplanes. And it happens that last week I was on a flight out of Burbank, headed to Oakland, back home in the evening. And something rather unusual happened that I hadn't seen in all my years of flying. On this flight, we climbed up to about 33,000 feet, the cruising altitude. And the pilot came on and he said, we've reached that altitude where you're free to move about the cabin, but keep your seatbelts on just in case. You know, one of those comments. And the fellow next to me was a business person. He was reading the New York Times, and he pulled down his the tray table, and he had his elbows reading the newspaper. And I thought, this is great. I'm going to fall asleep. He's reading. He doesn't want to talk. And about as my eyes started to close, there was a major jolt in the aircraft. We'd hit a pocket of turbulence. And it was one of these up-down, real fast. And the gentleman threw his newspaper into my lap, and he cried out, "The plane has hit something." Now, I have to tell you, I'm doing the mental math on this really fast. I'm thinking, the plane has hit something. Could it be a weather balloon, a bird, turbulence? Like, the plane has hit turbulence. This is a non-event. In fact, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this gets about a 1. But here's what was interesting. The people in the rows around us, they picked up on what he had just said, and suddenly everybody was going through this worst case scenario. And you heard it right behind me. It's like, we've hit something. What did we hit? And there was a contagion that started to spread amongst these rows. And it was people caught in fear. Now here's what happened in the next 3 minutes. Nothing. The plane kept going. the pilot didn't even bother to come on the PA system to talk about whatever it was. And the rest of the flight was uneventful. But it got me to thinking. It got me to thinking about how quickly people in their mind go to these worst case scenarios. And why I'm so happy about being here today is we have a chance to go to a best case scenario. And we have the opportunity to celebrate a success and to be contagious about what's happened here in the district. We've heard some of the points of this project summarized already. Local jobs created, carbon footprint reduced, $3.8 million coming into the bank account, educational benefits. I mean, these are all the wonderful things that were made possible because of the leaders of this district, because of the elected officials, the governing board. And now I have the benefit of being able to share in this today, along with my colleagues from Chevron. And we're so happy that you made these decisions, and I want to thank you and congratulate you. Now we have a little more swag here for you. This is like an Oscar party. Great. One more plaque to commemorate the event.
Where is he? There we are. We tilt that down a little bit. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Emerson. And a huge thank you to the entire team from Chevron Energy Solutions that were able to join us today. Without your hard work and strong dedication to this project, we wouldn't have been able to celebrate this grand achievement that we are celebrating today. Now, before I finish, I would like to invite our Superintendent Dr. Kang-Smith, our Board of Trustees, Environmental Club members, Senator Liu, City Council members, and Mr. Mark Emerson to join us as we officially flip the switch to dedicate this energy efficiency and solar panel project. And to all our guests, please join us for refreshments immediately after we flip the switch. And last, again, on behalf of the Temple City Unified School District, our staff, teachers, students, and most importantly, the community we serve, it has been our honor having you here today. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Is it on?
Yep, it's okay.
See that? Move around.
Something happened?
Here we go. Put your hand back on it. And let's get as many people holding that switch as we can.
Harmony.